I already meditated over the energy, shuffled the deck, and actually read the cards earlier today while I was at work. If you don't believe me, just check the date and time. Okay. Yeah. So I sent this out at this time, but I actually did it way well before then. All right. Either way it go, it's still 5 hours from that time right there, almost six, and what is 11:10 right now? Something like that. Yeah. So without any further ado, we're going to get into Aries real quick with this timeless read. And then I do have, Taurus, Gemini, so on and so forth. We're pretty much going to read everybody, okay, over the span of a few days, all right? If not just today and tomorrow. All right. So what I was picking up, Aries, you've got to make a change. Um, Something is inevitable, okay? And then the loss is some type of loss. I don't see the Five of Pentacles, which was pulled as a complete financial loss, but it's more of a need for more, like a need for independence, a need for more, a need for a change. A change, that change could be in finances, it could be in love. And I think that for whoever this is intended, everything here is a legend for entertainment purposes only or educational purposes only, okay? I don't know you guys one to do a specific read. If you want a more specific read, then you can always let me know. Okay. You know how to find me, you know where I at, you know where I be. Okay. Okay, so I believe that some of you may know whoever this message is for, that being diplomatic will help you meet your goals. And you come up as the emperor with good luck on your side. So I think that you are going into a structured mindset of the fact that what you want is more imperative than what other people need for you to be for them. Okay. Okay. I think that you know that what you need and what your family needs, even in regards to what's good for your mental health, for your highest good, that it's very important not to be entertained by, whatever or whoever is getting you off course. Okay, or could potentially get you off course. So, setting things in motion with the Wheel of Fortune card, came up too. And then the Two of Wands came up. So, basically, what I'm seeing is just shaking off the old to go into a different life cycle is important. It could be the turning point or the catalyst. With the Two of Wands, with careful, strategic planning, making the right decisions, discovering of oneself. So basically, I feel like for whoever, whatever, whoever this message is for, whatever Aries, if the shoe fits, if it's not for you, please don't take the read. But for those of you who this message is for, you know what needs to be done. Okay. You know that the past, that if it is costly to you, if something is going to be more of a hindrance to you, maybe you are closing the door on those things. Okay. Shedding, rebuilding, restoration, rebirth, revitalization. All right. The high priestess came up, overcoming self, overcoming temptations, overcoming limitations. And then the energy is like self-inflicted. So there may be some of you who, I don't know, it's like it's not so much of just the person, but maybe self-inflicted, maybe sabotage of oneself. Okay. The Nine of Swords came up. There's a need to release baggage. Too much baggage is hanging on some. So, what I'm seeing is just that some of my Aries babies It's just like you're trying to board a plane and you're trying to take all this baggage that is just basically is too heavy, okay? Or just picture someone trying to get on a bus with a big old huge elephant or a big huge camel, okay? Or something weird like that. Like it's not going to work, okay? So I just really am seeing self-imposed limitations or stagnations because of that. But if you release, you become unstoppable with the star and the Empress card and then the death card. So there's a need to just be reborn or just cease and stop, put an end to something and then maybe start something fresh and new. Okay. Maybe some of my Aries babies just may not be trying hard enough because it's just so hard. Something is just hard. It could be a fear of failure or just maybe needing the right opportunity. But some of you are at the crossroads and just waiting, but then something happens. Okay. It's a general overview of I Will Be Waiting. Y'all know that song by I hope I'm saying the name right. This girl, her name is Janae Aiko. I will be waiting. So maybe that could be you or someone else may be feeling that way towards you. Okay. I'm not sure. But it's just like somebody is basically stuck. Okay. Just stuck waiting. Okay. At the crossroads and just waiting. Okay. Waiting for the right opportunity. So it's like, how can I put it? I don't want to stay, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go, but I don't want to stay. Just kind of stuck. Yeah, like a stuck energy. So the Queen of Wands came up, the Knight of Pentacles came up. Um, mm, okay. But in a relationship, I feel like this person may be feeling like you won't let them get back to the normal, whatever it was with you guys, like the normal place or of whatever you guys used to be. So it's kind of stuck. And then that person is fearing a release with the Seven of Wands. So it's like you're a challenge, and then that individual is trying to fight with and fight for you because they want the star and they view you as their Queen of Pentacles just because obviously you are. And maybe it's because you're the total package, okay? Maybe you're everything that that person wishes for, or maybe you're most of what they wish for. So it's kind of like it's hard for them to let you go. So it's like they're stuck on you. But then I'm feeling that some of you are just in that song by Keisha Cole, like that mindset. I changed my mind. I don't love you no more. And it's making that person just sit there stuck in time, just waiting on you. Okay. And they're waiting and they're just basically wondering, what is it going to be between you guys? Are you going to be more than friends? Yeah. So they're in that energy. Okay. I also feel like some of you are passively stuck, or either that person views you as being passively stuck with like an unestablished boundary. So it's like they view you with these boundaries that are so meek and so mousy or quiet almost that sometimes people or this person, okay, they can misconstrue that as the fact that maybe you're not firm enough, okay? Because you move so mousy or so unbothered, but you really are bothered. So that can be misperceived at times, okay? Like delayed. And it's making this person feel a little bit afraid. And maybe that person did too much of something or they didn't do enough. And you're over it now. And so you're silently letting go. And sometimes when you're not so loud with how you feel, people just really They don't take you serious. But I think this person kind of knows that you're serious. Even like it's kind of like creeping in like like a bad smell just kind of creeps in when something starts. I don't know. Maybe something you did or you said that's getting them kind of worried. But anyway, whoever it is, they're saying that they're definitely not over you and they ain't having it, okay? This person either wants to just show up at your door or they could just pop up at your door, so be careful because they're worried. They're impatient. So obviously you got somebody on pause, Aries. Maybe you got somebody on pause. But I feel that this person is not like a real model citizen. So I think that some of y'all could be taking things slow. But anyway, basically they're just trying to rush everything. Like they're trying to rush you in and pressure you into something that you are kind of at the crossroads with completely letting go. Or you just kind of want it at a standstill. So just be on the lookout for that. That if you're too mousy or quiet or just, I don't know, passively indecisive, it can be misconstrued, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now, you're passively trying to step into your own power very indecisively. And I think that's because you don't have all your cups met yet. Or is it because of them good wands that they have? Okay. So it could be a couple of things. Maybe you don't like some things about this person, but a few things you do. Or maybe it's just something about them that you need or you miss. But yeah, something just really tipped you over the edge and it's just like you are stuck. You kind of done with them, but not so done. Just torn. Just kind of like caught in between indecisiveness. So it's like stagnated. It's like a pause. Like stuck in time. Don't want to leave, don't want to stay, don't want to go. So just caught in between those two. And it could be between them and the unknown, or maybe you don't have Mr. and Mrs. Right to go against Mr. and Mrs. Wrong. So you don't really have enough to like totally let go peaceably or happily. So it's kind of like being like in the abyss of nothingness. There are no cups filled. Okay. There are no needs that are fully met. So it's just like being stuck. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think that eventually you'll have to take control of your life. I'm sure, make a decision, set some things in motion, even if it's like turning to a higher power or go to another alternative course of action. But there is the star card came up, so you'll be okay. You know what? I think you love this person, but they're not your wish fulfillment. And although people want you to not talk to this person at all because of whatever they did that caused all of this indecisiveness and stagnation and putting them on pause to begin with, it's like it's really, really hard. Yeah, it's really, really hard for you to just totally let go. That's what I'm seeing. And then we'll just go into everybody else later. I haven't been feeling good today, so we'll just hold off. But I do have some other stuff prepared, and we'll just continue on with Taurus, Gemini, so on and so forth. And hello to you all. All right. How was my day? It's been a rough week. I have not been feeling good, y'all. But I don't like sitting on words. I don't like sitting on prophecy and things like that. Okay. Yeah, when I see stuff, I be wanting to bring it to y'all. And I have not been on here since January. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about what happened. But how was your day? and welcome. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Wodizo 254 and Christelle Hamilton 4756. Hey y'all, hey. Okay, I'll be back. All right, Aries baby. So somebody is stuck on y'all. Somebody ain't going nowhere, and honey, they not having it. And meanwhile, I don't know. Y'all got them on pause, so they done frustrated y'all. All right, if it resonates, let me know. See y'all later. Bye.